Today is the 2nd June 2026. I'm doing another practice of overcoming my hesitations and fears for making YouTube videos. And this time I have no idea what topic to talk about. I haven't prepared anything. I was again, as talked about yesterday, pretty much an autopilot, not thinking about a lot. Kind of, I guess, hoping that I would just come up with some topic to talk about in this video, in this practice. And so I have the idea to just use this video to come up with ideas. My idea is to just take this bag. I have some paper and a scissor. I will just write down, or I will just cut these papers up, write down some topic ideas that I will come up in this video. I put them in a bag, and every time I make this practice, just pull out a random idea. So I don't even know what I will talk about. So maybe that's a little bit more fun for me, a little bit more fun for everyone else. I will just cut these things in strips. And yeah, maybe I can have a little bit more variety and a little bit fun for myself with what topics I will talk about. If it's random and I can't prepare and I haven't prepared anything, I can still prepare some topics and say, okay, I want to talk about something and I really didn't talk about the thing. But if it happens as today again and I don't really know what to talk about, then I will have just some random topic prepared that I can just pull out of the bag and we will go from there. So first piece of paper with some strips. We will cut them into smaller pieces later, but first let's just write down some ideas. Let's start with some simple ones. How about the first one is just a very simple, what is going on in your life right now. Okay, they're getting quite long, so the whole strip. First topic will come into the bag later on. So what next? Next topic, just a very easy one, what is going on in my life. So next topic, let's do a more difficult topic. Let's do a more difficult topic. What are you afraid about? What am I afraid about? So I have a topic about fear and maybe some personal story or something like that. Another topic, I could do something like think a year back. Think 1 year back. What difference do you see? So taking a story from 1 year before and comparing them with today could be an interesting thing to do. What other thing? Let's get again a little bit more emotional. Maybe can I talk about an emotion? About what emotions could I talk? We already have some fear. I could talk about friendship maybe. I could talk topics, difficult. My mind is now a little bit empty, which is not great for brainstorming some ideas here. So let's do something easy then. I already have what is going on in my life today. Let's just take your last philosophical question that you wondered about. So we just talk a little bit about things that I think about a lot. What other topic could I do? I could do something like one big lesson. That I learned in my life. One big lesson that I learned in my life. What else? If I want to do something more difficult, it could be something, a story from my mental sickness part. Just do this. Tell one story. About one experience of my mental sickness. So I have that. Another one, maybe let's look at the future. Let's do one. Where do I want to be in 1 year? Let's just do 1 year. So last one for this piece of paper. What could I do with that one? Let's try a more difficult one again. What direction do I want to go from being difficult? I could go with something. Do you want something emotional or something maybe maybe something like what experience, what repeatable experience did I struggled a lot with? Let's do this. What repeatable experience did I struggle a lot with? So that's this piece of paper. Let's do a few more maybe. Let's cut the paper. Maybe I want to do a few fun ones to start with. What fun ones could I use at the beginning? Yep. So, and last one. I think for this video the camera perspective is probably not that great. So my 10-minute timer is already out, but let's do one more page. Maybe a little bit of a quicker one. Maybe we'll make them a little bit more concrete and a little bit more quicker. So something fun. Just talk about something fun. Yeah, like what fun do I have these days? I can't write. All right. What fun do I have these days? Just talk about fun that I had. Another one. Something simple to start with. What fun do I have? Let's do a gratefulness reflection. Just do what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? So, then let's do the other one. What do I worry about? Worry about today. So, how much more do I have? 6 more. I need 6 more topics. I would say let's do 2 more simple ones. So, what other fun thing could I just talk about? What I wish I knew. So, some knowledge that I wish I had that I don't. Could be a fun topic. So, and I think, where are we? One more fun one. I mean, not that all of them are fun, but one easy fun one. An easy fun one. Let's do just... No, I don't want to do a talk about a movie or game or something like that. I don't want that. Let's... Difficult. Let's go to the difficult ones. Let's do an emotional one. About what emotion could I talk? I already talked about motivation a little bit. I didn't talk about fear. I have a little more on the fear side there. So, emotion. I could talk about anger. I could talk about emotions that are difficult for me. What emotions do I struggle to grasp? to this one. So another one. Let's do another one about maybe again some emotional theme. Let's talk about topics, brainstorming. I could talk more in the direction of friendships is now on my mind. I could talk about routines. I could talk about perception. I could talk about trust. I could talk about virtual, about the influence of virtual rooms on behaviors. That could be a fun one. Let's do this. Let's do this. What did I learn about how virtual space influences my behavior? So, sounds like a complex one, but could be a very fun one. 3 more. I need 3 more. 2 difficult ones. 2 difficult ones. I would like a more difficult one. Let's do talk about one experience with trust. So this one can be taken in any direction. Then one more difficult one. What last difficult topic should I do? Let's do one where I talk about what are ways my brain or my mind surprised me negatively what it is capable of. And then the last one is a fun one. Let's do a very simple one. And I mean, something like how are you is just too simple. It's just not a topic to talk a lot about. I will do juggling, just juggling, to be honest. Whatever we'll do with that, because that sounds fun, a juggling topic. So this is the video. I just came up with topics. I'm putting them in the bag. I will mix them. I don't know how many do we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 topics. All right. I will mix them a little bit. Just mix them a little bit. All right. They are mixed, so now they come in the bag. And that bag now comes at the side spot, and I can just pull a topic out of it next time that I have the issue of the day that I wanted to do practice and I have no topic to talk about. Let's stop it here. Until tomorrow, hope you have a nice day.